What's up, it's Auto Handles, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the OKC Thunder. But before we can get into the video, be sure to like and subscribe. Let's begin. So the OKC Thunder have started their season pretty strong, and we're going to go through 3 questions that the OKC Thunder needs to answer. First, what does giving Chet Holmgren a bigger role as an on-ball shot creator look like? Chet Holmgren has quickly become a crucial anchor for the Oklahoma City Thunder's defense as he averages an impressive 30 blocks per game. But while Holmgren's defense has been exceptional, his offense has seen some inconsistency, particularly since his red-hot start. In the Thunder's first 4 games, Holmgren looked like he was on the verge of blossoming into a dominant two-way player. He averaged 23.6 points per game during that stretch, hinting at the idea of becoming a primary offensive threat alongside Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. However, since then, his scoring numbers dipped, as he averaged just 11.2 points per game over a few games before his bounce-back 29-point performance against the Rockets. This scoring dip has likely impacted the Thunder's offense, as their scoring efficiency hasn't quite matched the defensive side's dominance. One potential reason for his offensive slump could be the high-usage guard play of Shai. Holmgren has already shown at Gonzaga that he can handle the ball and create his own shot, and involving him in more pick and rolls and pick and pop plays would open up the offense for him. Balancing the touches between Shai and Holmgren might require Shai to take a step back, but it could unlock Holmgren's potential as a dominant two-way force and help the Thunder develop a more versatile offensive game. The second question asks, is ruling out Shai's mid-range game a good idea? 56.7% of Gilgeous-Alexander's field goal attempts last season were mid-range shots, a number that affirms his all-around reputation. His mid-range physicality was what made him relentless in the 10 to 16 foot range. In the first play, Lu Dort comes up from Rozier's blindside to set up a pick-and-roll action, but LaMelo jumps the play. Dort slips, forcing LaMelo to follow, and Shai does a hard pullback and then a bump-off, and calmly elevates into a midi. These are the types of looks Shai generated all last season, but his approach has changed since then. It's clear he wanted to add more three-point shooting to his game, attempting 39 threes in just the first 5 games this season. By comparison, last year he took only 19 threes in the same stretch and didn't hit 39 attempts until 12 games in. The big increase in threes makes sense. Becoming a consistent three-point threat can make him a true 3-level scorer, but right now it's hurting his efficiency. Personally, I prefer his mid-range focused approach. His constant downhill pressure made their offense more versatile, balancing paint scoring with quick mid-range jumpers and leading the charge for a driving kick style that opened up shots from deep. Now, the last question is, can the Thunder maintain this defensive masterclass? The Oklahoma City Thunder have kicked off the season with an impressive defense, posting the league's best defensive rating of 97.3. This isn't just a top rating in the NBA right now, but also an uncommon achievement by recent standards. The last team a team finished with a defensive rating under 105 was the Milwaukee Bucks and Toronto Raptors in 2019 through 20, and it's especially rare to dip below 100, a mark only the 2015 through 16 San Antonio Spurs hit in the past decade. However, holding on to a sub-100 rating could be challenging for the Thunder throughout the season, especially if their opponents start heating up from beyond the arc. Right now, Thunder opponents are shooting just 31% from 3, but with today's three-point heavy game, largely thanks to players like Stephen Curry, that number could easily rise. One standout on the Thunder's defensive end has been Alex Caruso. Swapping out Josh Giddey, who struggled defensively, for Caruso has provided a noticeable boost. The Thunder have often played small ball lineups, which means Caruso at just 6'6" has even matched up against centers, a feat made possible by his high energy play that compensates for the team's lack of height. His defensive role might shift to a more conventional one when Isaiah Hartenstein returns from injury, adding further defensive depth. Alongside Caruso, OKC boasts strong defenders like Lu Dort, Chet Holmgren, and Cason Wallace, making it reasonable to believe that this team has the pieces to sustain solid defensive play for the season. Well, what do you think? Do you think that the OKC Thunder can continue this defensive masterclass? And do you think Shai should stop shooting so many threes? Tell me in the comment section below. Until next time, peace.